For my first ever College Football 27 Dynasty video on YouTube, I will be rebuilding Liberty University. For Liberty University, it kind of just makes sense. United States 250th birthday, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, more like life, liberty, and the pursuit of championships. That's our slogan going forward, and we're going to try to win a national championship with Liberty University. Getting into it, we're going to pick Liberty. As we can see, Lynchburg, Virginia. Pipeline is Tidewater, Metro Atlanta, and North Carolina. Winning percentage is 65% all time. They've only had 10 NFL draft picks. That's got to change with us. Only one conference championship. That's our first step right there. We're going to go get the Conference USA championship. Going to be the head coach. Sorry, Jamie Chadwell. I'm up next, Jim Anthony. Coach Jim Anthony, recruiter. You already know it. For the alma mater, I got to rep my alma mater, Texas Tech. Shout out Lubbock. No one's probably ever said that in their life, unless you're from Lubbock. Tidewater is going to be our pipeline. I want an intense, hands-on-knees type of coach. We want to be intense in the game constantly. For my body type, I always go 6'8", 270 muscular. I just want to demand a presence when I walk in the house. Coach is going to have no sleeves, rolled up pants, with the Jordans on. He looks insane. I'm not sure how my guy got the job, honestly. But as we can see right here, 13-1 back in 2023, they won the Conference USA for the first time ever. Then they just steadily fell off, 8-4 and then 4-8. We really got our work cut out for us whenever it's make a bowl game within the next 3 seasons. They aren't expecting anything. Also, we got to beat Coastal Carolina by 3+ points. That's our rival. Then we have to win 75% of our conference games this season. I don't know what I'm getting into with this team, and that makes me very nervous. Without further ado, we're going to put pen to paper and sign this deal. Coach Jim Anthony Kane. As you can see, Rainmaker's unlocked. First thing I want to do is go take a look at my budget for my NIL. I am not working with anything. 105 NIL points. I'm looking at my support staff right now, and it's only showing me one thing because I can only afford one thing. $100 worth of talent acquisition, and that's for the staff that I can't even buy. Backing out and taking a look at my facilities, I am not even spending any money into this. It's just maintaining at this point. I don't even have enough money to put anything in these equipment slots, so I'm not even going to waste my time with that. Just looking at this budget breakdown, I am so far off of where I'm supposed to be. Roster retention is just off the walls right now. Shifting gears to my coaching tree, I want to start filling out the recruiter tree as fast as possible to spend less time recruiting my recruits, as well as increase the starting interest for them. Taking a look at my schedule right here, it's not looking very good. This resume is not going to get me into the college football playoffs unless I win out and win out big. I'm not going to be ranked top 12 for anything, so I better be the highest Power 5 conference team. Honestly, I'm just trying to get the AD expectations of 75% of my conference games. Going into the recruiting board, EA is recommending that I go after 2 stars at best. That is going to be a grind. Filling out the recruiting board right here, we're going after a couple 3 stars to start, but I don't have the NIL budget to give them double of what they want. Especially with Alex Brooks being a bust, I can't afford to have any busts on my board, so I gotta remove him instantly. Rounding out my recruiting, I only have enough hours to scout 15 players on my board. That's barely anything to start. One big change from 26 to 27 this year is that we get to change our practice plan weekly. Reviewing the practice plan for all my players for the week is going to be crucial to mitigate injury as well as increase their composure going into that next week of games. Looking back at the recruiting board now, I can start offering these guys scholarships this week, but I got to be very careful to make sure I only give as much as I need to give. As you can see, we started with 215 NIL points, and after just one 3-star, we're down to 160. We have to be super careful with how we want to play this NIL, as well as gauging the interest from the players to start. And we can't give everybody hours. As you'll see right here, we already offered 3 3-stars NIL offers. We get to the 4th here, and we can't even get to his baseline of 100 because we ran out of NIL for our recruits. We only have 55 NIL left, and he's not even looking at us if we offer him this 55 coin. We got to offer a lot of 2-stars this year and just pray that we get more NIL coin from the AD expectations as well as just performing well going forward. Without further ado, let's get into the Missouri State game. This is our first look at the Liberty University home field. The boys are hyped. We got the red lights going. They're doing the finger signs for LU. We're going to change that culture, though. It's about to be WU. We're about to be eating dubs, Jameis Winston style. Coach Jim Anthony's getting them hype, running them out onto the field. Love the smoke machines. Love the atmosphere. The boys are going crazy. Let's get into the 2026 season. Hands down, our best player is going to be Kanye Udo from Orange, New Jersey. 220, 6'1". He's a beast. He's a battering ram. We're probably going to run it up the middle with Uday every single play we get. We got a big hole right there. Lots of blocking. I'm also running with Liberty's playbook, and I've never used it before in any of the games so far. So we're going to scramble here, and that catch meter is different. This is the first year with the catch meter on, and I'm trying my best to get used to it. And there's a pick. I'm distracted. I need to lock in. This is not a good start. We got him down to the one. We're going to try to blitz him all out. Bring the house. Linebacker Vaughn here. Let's see what we can do. And they walk right in. There's nothing we can do. As you can see, this is not going to be an easy Dynasty rebuild. This is a 1-star, 2-star program, Conference USA. We're going to try to return everything just to see what we can get. Because I'm not trusting our offense. We're going to run the ball a ton this season. So anybody who's in there, you're running the ball. 4th and 1 right here. They've been stuffing us in the middle, so we're going to try to get a short route up front and the tight end, and I threw it way too late. I just want y'all to see, I can't stop anything. I don't know if this is user or the team, but this is just a rough experience so far. Get this tackle, and he's phasing through me. It might not be me, might be the game, might be the rust, but he's walking right in front of me, and we can't do anything to stop it. And they're just throwing the cheese screen plays. We're getting a stop here, but we got to bring the house. Pulling a lot of blitzes on these guys just because they're running it up the middle so much. I'm trying to figure out how to use the macros on this new game. And that read option is just wide open. He better not gritty on me. Down 17 to start the second quarter. This is not a great start. We're going to give it to Uday to start. Getting 5 yards on the first play, that's kind of what we want to see, but we'd like to get more. And I did not time that right. I've really not been timing that catch meter so far, and it's kind of costing me some of these throws. Right here we got R1. It just goes right through my hands. I can't do this anymore. I got to change that setting. This is just such a learning curve, and we might go back to it later, but as of right now, I can't afford to be dropping those wide open passes when I don't even know my playbook so far. We might have to change the playbook going forward too. As you can probably tell, Henderson has been getting banged up. His left arm, he's shaking it out before the plays. You can see his health bar on the left. It is not looking good. We got to figure out something going forward. We got 30 seconds left. We're going to run hurry up offense. Try to get something going before the half. Let's snap it here. Try to hit that out route. It's not there. Running back got it. Udo is our man. He's saving us time and time again. Trying to get a hurry up. Trying to save clock here. I really need to hit an out route. And he's wide open again. We just got to get out of bounds. Just go. Save our one timeout. And we're settling for a 60-plus yard field goal. And we shank it. We can't get anything on the board before halftime. Yeah, Liberty's coach, not doing great. We had to sim it because I couldn't do anything. That one touchdown is not from me. That's from the CPU. The boys are not looking great to start the season. After that embarrassing game, I got to go change my book to something else. I think we're going to try Oregon and see how that works. Try to keep with the spread offense. Going into this game against James Madison, we got to have some production. We got to score some points. We can't afford to just not even score a field goal before halftime. Getting into this game, you can see James Madison handled business last year in real life. Our goal is to do better this year. We want to do better in the game. Real life would be nice, but we got to go handle it ourselves. Get a good first down from Coleman. And this run game is probably going to be our bread and butter. Last game I threw a lot of picks, did not get a lot of completions, and we suffered from it. Run a little RPO here, get it out to Jackson. He's wide open. Great blocking. And we got some good yards. All good things do not continue for Liberty, though, because we're 4th and 11. I'm trying to fix the blocking. They're just bringing the pressure every single time, and I can't handle it. R1 is wide open. We're going to hit him. Cash, Davis, thank you so much, bailing me out. And we're going to try to get a field goal here just to get something on the board. 4th and 14. and we miss it. We've really been struggling on the offense, but we got to get Udo the ball as many times as possible. He has that workhorse badge, and we really got to utilize that because we don't really have anybody else to give production. Henderson running the ball. It's very nice that we have a dual threat quarterback with us, but I can't rely on this accuracy. He just has not been getting it done for us, honestly. Udo's been running the ball, but honestly, I can't do anything other than run the ball at this point. I don't know if it's the playbook, if it's user. I just got to get used to the new game. All we can do is run it, but Coleman is a great backup. Oh my goodness. He has some speed. He has more speed than Udo, I think. And just like that, we're still in the game. 7-16. Get a little read option going. We're just trying to put up more points before the halftime. We want to make this as close of a game as possible going into the half. And our tight end is just making tough catches. 4th and 14. Fix that blocking here. Try to get something across midfield. We're checking the out route, and we might just scramble this. Perfect first down. This stops the clock a little bit. Reset. Trying to hurry up offense as much as possible. And we might get it to Udo. That's good enough. We're going to have to burn a timeout right there. 12 seconds left. We got to make something happen, whether it's on our feet or someone else's, and that is good to our tight end. Get out of bounds. Running hurry up offense off that. I have this one play, and I'm sticking to it all game. I can't find anything else that works for me, and my tight end's still wide open. Cash. Can we get the first down? 1 second left, timeout. All right, that meter's going pretty fast, but I think we can knock it through. Get that field goal before halftime. Here we go. That's what we needed. Getting the ball to start the second half. Try to hit this curl route. Here we go. That's a good start. Hurry up offense since it worked. Since we got the first down, we're going to try to keep them in that formation. Hurry up with Henderson. Stadium Pulse has been going this whole game, though, and we can get the out route. 2nd and inches, we're going to try to throw them off. They think we're going up the middle. Let's try to hit a little out route here. This is really all I can work with right now. And we get Uday on the flat. Try to extend this play as much as possible and get out of bounds. 3rd and 6 with Henderson. We got to try to make some magic happen. And there's a gap on the left. And we can go all the way. Henderson, please. We might have it. And we're out at the 7 or 8. Goal line offense. We got to give it to Udo. Shake 1. Get through. 2, 3. And I like what I'm seeing from Udo. We just give him the ball, and he just eats constantly. He's just eating up yards, getting through the tackles, breaking tackles. He has the workhorse badge, but I'm scared of the wear and tear that's going to settle in on him throughout the season. I really got to watch those practices and make sure that we're limiting his practice whenever we can and just save his legs, because he's really our whole offense at this point. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with the Oregon offense. And I throw a pick. Right as I'm saying that, we should have stuck with the run. I can't hawk him down. He's way too fast. He's gone. This is good. And just like that, we lost another game. That's 0-2 for this dynasty. We got to do better than that, and I have to fix this playbook. Oregon playbook isn't working. We're going back to Texas Tech. Veer and shoot. It's what I used last year. Just taking a look at the conference standings, and we have a lot of work to do. We got to at least pick up one game here against FCS East, at least. If we can't win against an FCS school, I should be fired on the spot. This is something that anybody can do. You can pick up the sticks. Anybody can win against them. But this Heisman mode is giving me such problems going forward. I don't know if anything's a gimme. And sure enough, it's not a gimme. 14-14 in the 4th quarter. We have not been able to get anything going. We can't get stops. We can't string together runs. Nothing's consistent. And we try to roll out here. Oh my goodness, not even the right guy. 3rd and 3, and I'm terrified, honestly. My hands are sweating a little bit. We got to go to my favorite play in my playbook. All reliable. Hit him in the middle. Copeland, please. Nothing but green grass. Headhunt the ref. Let him know. Jump in there like Sky Zone, baby. Here we go. We needed that. Sorry for clapping in y'all's face. I'm just really hyped. We got to get a stop here. 2:23 left on the clock, and I feel like I gave them too much time. I haven't been able to stop anything all game, and I desperately need a stop here. Trying to shade on the left. Please, here we go. Oh my goodness, Davis, I love you. Please. Touchdown, pick 6. We needed that Huge play. Need this field goal right here. And it's a gimme. It's money. Here we go. And that's going to do it for Liberty. First win of the Dynasty. That feels great. Not as good that it came to an FCS school. I can't wait to get my actual first win against an FBS team. But that being said, a win is a win. We're going to update that skill tree before we end this video. I really want to round off the starting interest from the D-line, as well as start working towards that starting interest from the quarterbacks. We're not going to have Henderson next year because he's a senior, and that's really going to impact our team, so I really got to start getting that starting interest up as soon as possible. That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching my first Dynasty video ever. I'm really excited to start this series, and subscribe, like. I'll see you in the next video.